Good morning. Today we are going to start Coulomb's law in vector form. For Coulomb's law in vector form, we have taken 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 placed in vacuum at a distance r from each other. Now, these two are positive charges. Since they are positive charges, a repulsive force will act between them. So, this charge will exert a repulsive force on this charge. Vice versa, this charge will exert a repulsive force on this charge. The two forces are shown by these two F vectors and the direction is also given. I have written here, let us consider 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 placed in vacuum at a distance r from each other. F vector 2-1, that means force on 2, body charge 2 due to charge Q1. And Coulomb's law we all know, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by r square. Now Q1 Q2 by r square. Now you need to give the direction. From which direction? This for this charge body will exert force on that. So going that direction. That direction means r cap 1 2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2. This can be written as modulus r vector whole square, and this can be written as, now let me clear this. In first year we got modulus a vector is equal to modulus a vector dot a cap. So ultimately a cap will be a vector by modulus a vector. Here cap means direction, so r cap 1 2 by, it can be written as modulus r vector 1 2 by modulus r vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by modulus r vector whole cube dot r12 vector. This is the force exerted on charge Q2 due to charge Q1. Clear? Now we shall do reverse process. That is, now the charge Q2 will exert force on the charge Q1. So again you write F12. F12 means force on charge Q1 due to charge Q2. And in that case you will get same, just here it will be 2-1, here it will be 2-1, here it will be 2-1. Just check it out. Now, if you compare these two, F21 vector and F12 vector, this part is same in both cases. Just this is difference. You will write, since R12 vector is equal to minus R21 vector, therefore F21 vector is equal to minus F12 vector. So we have got it. That means what? That means, by the way, this is up to this is your Coulomb's law in vector form. Up to this is, I am giving some importance. Actually from there you write importance of vector law, number 1 point. Since this, so therefore you can write, this means that I am dictating you, this means that the two charges exert equal and opposite forces. The two charges exert equal and opposite forces. The two charges exert equal and opposite forces, and hence Coulomb's law obey Newton's law. There is no space, that's why I am dictating. You write, I am again saying, the two charges exert equal and opposite forces on each other, and thus Coulomb's law obey Newton's third law of motion. This is the first importance. Second importance, you see, you will have to remember, there are two charges Q1 and Q2. We have taken the two charges are positive. So number 2 case, if you get Q1 into Q2 less than 0, when can you get this one? If one is positive and the other one is negative, then only you can get less than 0. Then force will be attractive. Then force will be attractive. But if Q1, Q2 greater than 0, then force will be repulsive. This is the second importance. Third importance is that in this case we have seen the force is acting along the line joining the centers of the charges, and that's why this force can be considered as central force. This force can be considered as central force. Is it okay? Now next heading you give limitations of Coulomb's law. Limitations of Coulomb's law. Next heading. Limitations of Coulomb's law. Number 1 point. You write the electric charges must be at rest. The electric charges must be at rest. Number 2, what can you say? Can you tell me? Okay, here we put the charges, those are point charges. So the electric charges must be point charges. If it is not point charges, then Coulomb's law may not be applicable. And number 3 point, separation between the charges must be greater than nuclear size. Must be greater than nuclear size. Now I hope you all know what is the nuclear size. It's 10 to the power minus 15 meter. That means the separation between the 2 point charges must be greater than the nuclear size, that is 10 to the power minus 15 meter. That's all for today.